What it is? What's the deal? What's the deal, people? Afternoon or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you're blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, all eyes, all evil eyes will go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you'll receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry because you reap what you sow. For vibe so low, don't do swell the true the one done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crappy, raggedy, Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass business and go heal yourself, collective. What's the deal? What's the deal? Soul's not for sale, no. I have to. Collective, I'm already working on my... yeah. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. And I'm going to play one of the songs for you here. I'm already working on my volume 3 of my personal album. I don't know why I'm laughing. But I'm going to play one song for y'all because I just want to play it because I really like how the song came out. So I'm going to play it. I mean, I like how all of my songs come out, but I really like this one, so I'm going to share it. I'm going to share some of my sample songs once in a blue moon on my videos. And if you like the music, then support and purchase the album because it is on Gumroad. But this song is not available yet, but you can, it's available for you here now. So I wanted to play this song before I start this reading because I just want to play it. So collective, I'm going to tap into this energy while the song plays. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards while the song plays. Remember, only take what resonates. Leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick that's going to make you sick. This reading will resonate with someone that comes across this reading. Okay. I'm probably going to pull some letters. I'm probably going to pull some states. You know, I'm trying to switch up the way I pull the cards so the same energies don't keep coming out all the time. So, yeah. So enjoy the song while I pull some energy, and then I'm going to read the message after the song finishes. So enjoy the song. This is a sneak peek of a song that I have created for my volume 3 that is not out yet for my personal album. Collective enjoy. When I meet, they try to trade me for a temporary shine. Try to rush my path, try to rewrite my time. Offer me shortcuts, promise quick gold. I see the truth behind what they sold. Stay silent when the pressure got real. Never sold my truth for a temporary deal. Lost some people, but I found myself. Can't trade my soul for a shell. I stood alone when it mattered most. Held my ground, never played a ghost. Even when it felt too cold, I kept my spirit, never sold. My soul not for sale, no price on me. No gold, no fame could buy what I need. Stay 10 toes when the world went cold. I kept my truth, that's worth more than gold. My soul not for sale, I stay in my lane. Everything I earned came from pain. They can keep the shine, the lies they tell, but my soul not for sale. See people fall for a little bit of fame. Switch up quick just to play the game. I stay real when it costs me all. Now I stand tall while they fall. No shortcuts, no easy way. Built everything from the ground I lay. They offer deals, but I walk away. Cause I know my worth don't fade. Can't buy me, can't own me. I stand free completely. What I carry inside, no one can deny. My soul not for sale, no price on me. No gold, no fame could buy what I need. Stay 10 toes when the world went cold. I kept my truth, that's worth more than gold. Still mine, always mine.
Collective, what's the deal? So, Lord have mercy. All right. So we got, how y'all doing anyway, by the way? But let's get the energy that we got so far, collective. There's somebody in your energy here that has an attitude. There's somebody mad that has an attitude. Confirmation with the sirens as I'm just getting started. So confirmation right now, as we steady started, sirens. Somebody's mad. They pissed. Somebody could be red right now, fuming red. You can see somebody is heated. Collective. Yeah, confirmation. Somebody is extremely heated. Okay? They're in their fucking feelings. This could be a gang, a society, or an organization. Okay? That's pissed off. This could also be an ex-girlfriend or false flame. Okay? If you're a masculine energy. Or this could be a karmic ex-boyfriend. Or if you want to put it a little bit, if you want to do this, there could be somebody's ex-girlfriend and ex-boyfriend, or ex-girlfriend or ex-girlfriend couple. They both force flames to each other. They're both a karmic to each other. One's a false flame and one's a karmic. They're karmic to each other. And they're part of a gang, society, or organization, and they're mad. Again, take your story as it resonates. This could also be a gang, society, organization of spiritual occultists, because we got spiritual occultists. Oh, we got mutual acquaintances right behind there. So I'm going to take it as the thing that I just said. You got a gang, society, organization. They hovering. I'm gonna stay quiet, and so you could be picked up. Just my upset neighbors want to hover and they want to do spell work. I'm gonna sit quietly real quick, so they can incriminate themselves. Anyway, for some reason, I feel like putting this mutual acquaintances next to the gang shit here, because it confirming what I said before. So you got a gang, society, organization as mutual acquaintances, either with somebody's ex-boyfriend and somebody's ex-girlfriend, or a couple that they're karmic flames, karmic soulmates to each other. And either they're being followed, monitored, stalked, or tailgated, or they were following, monitoring, and tailgating you. They were following and tracking your seventh house, your partnerships. You could be a Libra. Somebody can have Libra in their chart. Somebody can have Libra in their seventh house. You can have Libra in your seventh house, or you can have Libra in your Venus, or you could just be a Libra. Either way, they were tracking, following, and monitoring and stalking your one-on-one relationships if you're married, any committed partnerships that you were in. These are open enemies, or any business contracts, or they were even monitoring and following your open enemies. So they were even following and stalking your enemies. Business contracts, any platonic intimacies or companionships that you had, any separations that you had with people, or divorces, your personal and your professional enemies, and it says lawsuit. So these are personal and professional enemies of yours. So this is enemies from your home, your life, and your workplace. With this open enemies, they could have been making business contracts, open enemies and business contracts. They could have been making business contracts with your open enemies. But these people were stalking your seventh house. Any partnerships that you have or had, they were watching it. And you're coming up as somebody that's authentic. So you're coming up as somebody that's authentic. You're a real person. You're true to your own personal spirit, character. Done the came. You've done what it says. Done the came way. What? Worthy of acceptance or belief. Mind you, I made these cards, so I fucked up on my own cards. But anyway, collective, you're authentic. Collective, you're real. You're not a fake. And this is why somebody was stalking you, because you're being released. So basically, somebody could have been going around asking shit about you to see if you were authentic or original. Somebody could have been tracking, stalking you to see if you were real, fake. They were stalking your people, your past, your present people, family, friends, friendship, romantic or not. Anybody that you probably could have came into contact with. Motherfuckers was triangulating you. Yeah. Across the world, around the world. And you're being liberated and released. You're being free from some type of contract. We got contract again. So you're being free from some type of contract, a divorce, a separation, or a breakup. So divorce again and separation again. So somebody, you could be free from some type of relationship you were in, or business contract. Like I said, this has to do with relationship or business, work. So you're being released from some type of contract, bondage, that has to do with your career and home. I just finished saying this too. I'm not really paying attention to the cards either. So I'm confirmation. This has to do with your home life and your personal life and your work life. This has to do with your 10th house and your 4th house. Your 4th, your 10th, and your 7th. Your partnerships, your career, and your family and your home, your roots, your guidance. So you're being free. You could be a Capricorn or a Cancer or a Libra. You could have Capricorn in Saturn or your 10th house, or you could have Cancer in the moon or your 4th house. You're being free because this was all about your career, your social status, public status, your reputation, legacy, honor, prestige, awards, promotion, fame, legacy, government rule, discipline, father, and fatherhood. There could have been a father energy or father figure energy that could have been stalking you, triangulating you, monitoring you, and the people and the places that you met, encountered, your family, your friends, your relationships. They were following them, monitoring them, stalking them. They were trying to see if you were real, collective. They were trying to see if you were authentic, if you were worthy of some type of acceptance. Somebody was stalking you to see if you were worthy of something. Motherfucker, who the fuck are you to figure out if somebody 1, 2, 3 I see when I look up? Who the fuck is a human, a person that's having a human experience just like me and you, collective, have the audacity or the nerve to sit here and try to figure out if they have... Let me hold up, because now I'm getting agitated. Who the fuck do people or a person think they are? Unique little human being think that you have the power or authority to see if somebody is worthy of something, or if they are real or not. Who the fuck are you? Are you God? Who the fuck you think you are to be sitting here judging somebody if they worthy of something? Bitch, are you worthy of something? You don't got the power to sit there and look down on somebody like if are you worthy of something, bitch? Who the fuck do you think you are? Because this has to do with your family, your generational and your ancestral patterns, your physical living space, environment, privacy, security system, children, your own parenting skills, ability, or self-care. This is about your roots. Somebody's mad. They slamming doors. I'm doing a collective energy reading, and motherfuckers over here in my energy, in my surrounding, are showing a hit dog is hollering. Let me say this again. I'm doing a collective energy reading, and motherfuckers in my vicinity are hollering like hit dogs. Hmm. Let me proceed to give you what you need, collective. If you've been watching for more than 5 minutes and you're not a troll, you might as well like the video. Collective, so somebody thought they had the audacity to see if you were worth something, if you were worthy of something, and they're mad because you are authentic. Somebody thought that you were a fake, and they so pissed off that you're not fake. Somebody's mad, collective, because you actually who you say you are. Somebody's mad. Oh, goodness gracious. And they were out here. They had some type of contract when it came to your career or your roots. Somebody was probably trying to destroy your career, because if somebody's mad that you're real and you are somebody who's authentic and you're being released and free from some type of contract or bondage, that means somebody was trying to bind or bound your career and your home, your roots. Somebody was trying to bind you. But they can't. You want to know why? Because your soul, you're immortal. Somebody was trying to bind or bound the immortal soul. That's why you're getting karmic justice. They're guilty. Stop hovering, because all you're going to continue is get is more karma, because you can't do shit over me. Yeah, you're somebody who's necessary. You're essential to this world. You having an upgrade. You're a rising phoenix. You're a friendship community. You're a humanitarian. You're somebody who does a lot of networking. You do a lot of humanitarian efforts. This is about your social circle, technology, innovation, your hopes, your dreams, the collaboration, your goals, electronics, surprises, and invention, science fiction, technology, and trends. Okay, so I'm not really reading the messages on the bottom. So on this card for your partnership, it says it's a time to focus on committing to a partner, focusing on your partnerships or signing contracts to work with new business partners. So you might be coming into new contracts and working with new business partners because people see that you are original and authentic. So you're about to be coming into some business contracts because they see that you're real. This is why somebody's mad. That's why somebody's pissed off, collective, because you are who you say you are. People are seeing you as who you are, and they're mad because you about to come into fucking business contracts and partnerships. You're about to be making that money, collective. You could be getting into a relationship, a marriage. So there's going to be a lot of collaboration because you're real, you're actual, you toot your own. You have a lot of spirit and character. You're worthy of acceptance. You're authentic and you are the original. And like I said, liberate and release. They're mad. Whatever this person was doing, they're mad. Because you're getting karmic justice. Because it's a necessity that you're here. It's critical. It's unavoidable that you're required, important, needful, basic living needs. You are here, collective, to provide, to help. You're getting karmic justice. Delivered to justice to those who have wronged you. And it's bringing in happiness to those you love. These people are guilty. this ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend that's a false flame karmic with this gang society organization that are all mutual acquaintances, and they're a bunch of spiritual cultists. They are here doing spell work on you. I don't even have to pull any more cards to sit here and tell you the story and what's going on. But for hey, shits and Googles 155, I'm gonna pull more cards because we already know what's going on. This is the same motherfucking repeated story that keeps happening over and over and over again. You got an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend or a motherfucking couple, your ex-boyfriend and their ex-girlfriend, an ex-friend of yours. This is the storyline, right? That's a part of a gang society, and they all know each other, and they all fucking hating and mad because they couldn't stop your money, and they couldn't stop your flow, and they couldn't fuck up your shit. They couldn't fuck up the show, collective, because you a real person and they are fake. This is the storyline. But we're gonna keep on, right? Might as well. Like I said, all up in your business, being nosy. It will all up in your beeswax, being nosy. I'm gonna pull some letters and states later. Look, wasted energy. The pull the April. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini, but I mean a Taurus or Aries. I don't know why I said Gemini. I'm gonna put the month over here. They wasted a lot of energy. Something could have happened in April. Or these could be the signs, Aries or Taurus. Another indictment charge is piling up. Karmic justice, you got court here. So somebody got court. They're getting indictment charges piling up. If they don't confess, their life will be a mess and they stress. Listen, to my upstairs neighbors, if you want to hear me clearly, you might as well just watch the channel instead of trying to like do what you're doing. You know? The sirens is giving you a warning that whatever you're doing, you better stop it. It happens all the time when you're doing something stupid, but you don't pay attention. Upstairs numbers is hovering. They hovering, collective. So they need to confess. This is currently happening now. Look at that. This might be my energy, collective. Or something's currently happening now. They all up in your business now. Currently happening now. I know they are all up in my business now. We got wicked. It's currently happening now. Somebody's being wicked and it's a waste of energy. The 4 cards right here is literally what I'm saying. I'm talking about my upstairs neighbors. All up in my business, being nosy. You wasting your energy. Currently happening now. Being wicked. Being wicked right now is a waste of energy. Love spells, free will control. So your these exes of yours are trying to do some type of love spell, free will control. They could be doing this now. Somebody's doing a love spell on you now. This could be my energy. Let's see, collective. Instead of just going. Well, I'm part of the collective, so. Is this angels, ancestors, spirit of the divine white light? Is this a collective energy reading? I don't know what that is. It's swinging around. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. Is this a collective energy reading? Is this a personal reading? No. This is a collective energy reading, collective. Collective. We have to make sure because, you know, should be switching up like nothing. Or I'll be doing readings sometimes and I don't even be noticing that this might be my energy, but I keep on doing it collective. But anyway, so this is a collective energy reading. So let's proceed. There's a gang, a society, organization that your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend could be a part of, or this couple that don't even belong together could be a part of. There could be somebody's ex and their ex, or just 2 exes that are back together or fucking with each other, or they're just together doing something. They're mutual acquaintance. You got a gang that's a mutual acquaintance with either an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. Or both. And they try to bond you. They were all up in your business being nosy to see if you were the real deal, and they realize that you are the real deal, and they're mad. They're mad that you are the real deal and that you're about to come into some type of contracts, partnerships, collaborations. Your career and your family home are about to be balanced. That you're getting karmic justice. Somebody sees that you're being liberated when it comes to your partnerships, your career, your family, your home, your roots. They're pissed off. Somebody's mad. If they don't confess, their life will be a mess, and they in remorse. They only in remorse because they stressed. They only in remorse because they couldn't bind you. They bound you. Bind and bound. I don't know why I keep getting tongue twisted on those two words. They couldn't put you under some type of contract. They couldn't fool you. They couldn't keep you chained. So whatever they had you chained to, or whatever they were trying to have you chained to, it says shunned, casted out by a society, group, organization, coven, clique. Now this ex-boyfriend or this ex-girlfriend is about to be kicked out and casted out of this society, organization, or group. And they're about to be going through, experiencing the wrath of God. Waste energy for being wicked. Now God is about to put the smack down on their ass. Trace, something is being traced back to them, or somebody could be named Tracy. They're searching for information in your dreams. So they're trying to trace for something in your dreams. They're trying to look for something in your dreams, collective. But it's not going to work. Especially with me. I don't know if anybody's still trying to do some sleep spell work while I'm sleeping. I keep telling y'all. I sleep with frequency music. I sleep with prayer. I don't know why that y'all continue to do the same shit over. I'm literally telling you, motherfucker, I sleep with prayer throughout the night. Why are you still trying? I don't. Collecting evidence. That's not something that you're doing. I think that's something that you should be doing. If you have an extra phone, an old phone, that you could just download a quickie app real quick when you have Wi-Fi, download an app of frequency, or record yourself saying a prayer, or Bluetooth from the working phone to the non connected phone, and just use that as like to play shit. Record your shit, play it while you're sleeping. And the reason why I say use a non-active phone, because it's a non-active phone. They can't hack into it. They can't do nothing. So the signs can no longer be ignored, collective. So whatever they was doing, the signs can no longer be ignored. It says they were trying to make you look bad in the public. Yeah, you can't make me but look. You could try to make me look bad in the public. I don't need your help. If I want to make myself look bad in the public, I can do that on my own. I don't need anybody's assistance to make a fool of myself. And if somebody thought they were going to make me look like a fool, you sadly mistaken. I try to tell motherfuckers I don't embarrass easily. I could have swore I told somebody that lived in this building that I don't embarrass easily. Or at all. I told them this. And motherfuckers thought they were going to embarrass me over here in this area or in this building or online. You came to the wrong person for that. Because you're trying to hurt me with lies, but I'm going to fuck you up with the truth, bitch. Hey, hey, hey. People sound mad right now over here. Tried to water you down, but it only rejuvenated and revitalized your garden. Yup, because they didn't understand that you a motherfucking seed, collective. You are of the earth, collective. You grow with the nature. You grow, you blossom. You know, you are part of the earth. Hello. You carry a immortal soul. This ain't the first rodeo. You've been here before. Oh, let me stop. They got a bad reputation. Motherfuckers is looking stupid out in the online world, offline world, spiritual streets, every street. They looking stupid. Because they try to make you look bad. And now they looking like a bunch of idiots. Aren't they, collective? I know motherfuckers over here looking like a bunch of idiots because they thought they were going to come for me. They thought I was going to be walking the streets embarrassed with my head down low looking crazy. I look cute today. And I'm gaining some weight because I'm eating a little bit. I'm eating a lot for some reason. I'm not for some reason. They trying to make me gain weight, but baby, you making me gain weight in the best places because I look in the mirror, my ass getting fatter. So you sure you want to do this gain weight spells? You only gonna make my ass fatter. I mean, I don't care about my pipa. I'm okay with my fupa. I love myself. It don't matter what size I am. But you definitely making my ass fatter. So thank you. I appreciate the weight gaining spell that you send in. So I'm still eating good. You're not taking food from me. You're not even taking food from me, bitch. So I'm a hefty bitch. I'm healthy, baby. I'm healthy. Thank you. I appreciate it. So you're trying to get me sick, but you're not doing nothing. And I eat healthy too. So I don't know what you doing. I don't know what you're doing. Collective, that's what you need to tell them. Thank you for them spells. If it's coming back right, if it's coming back right, because I lost a lot of weight. And I know that was definitely, I don't want to give them all the credit, but they helped. And I gained my weight back from a lot of weight that I was losing. And it came back right. It came back right. I don't look crazy. My face is not getting fat the way it normally gets when I gain weight. Yeah, man. So they out here trying to control your free will. It says they out here saying that you are your ex-boyfriend or this ex-girlfriend is out here saying that you a hoe, that you a whore, that you a slore. They wasted a lot of energy saying that. Now they out here trying to make negotiations, but all they're doing is getting indictment charges piling up on them. What they negotiating, collective? This is somebody that married for money. So you got somebody that married for money, or they could be saying that you married for money. This is the lie they could be saying, that you married for money. Please, shit, if I married for money, where the fuck is the money? And why am I still stuck in the motherfucking ghetto surrounded by ratchet ass motherfuckers? Where's my money then? If I marry for money, these dumbasses, they don't know what lies to say, huh, collective? Or these is people that marry for money. These are people that get in transactional business relationships. Now nothing for love. 177 I see on the screen. Somebody's sister related is involved. Somebody's sister related could be the one that's saying that your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend's sister is out here lying on you, saying that you pay for play and that you're easy lane. Somebody's sister wants to get their ass fucked up, don't they? Somebody's ex-girlfriend want to get their ass fucked up, don't they? Somebody's ex-boyfriend want to get their ass fucked up, don't they? I keep buying this coconut water and I only buy one. And I keep forgetting. I should buy two. Because I be drinking that shit like nothing. So somebody's sister was being wicked. This could be happening now, currently happening now. Or somebody's sister that's related to an ex-girlfriend or an ex-boyfriend is being kicked out and casted out of a family, a group, a coven, a clique. So either this sister is the one that was spreading rumors about you being an easy lay, that you pay for play, that you have sex for money, or this is the sister or they're getting kicked out of a coven with this organization. Somebody stutters. That's in my energy right now. No longer serves a purpose. Yeah, so they're getting kicked out. All right, so this sounds a little bit better. Somebody's sister is getting casted out of a coven, clique, or a family or a group because they lied saying that you were easy lay, and now they no longer serve a purpose. Somebody's sister's name could be Tracy. Or is being traced back to somebody's sister that was out here doing love spells and free will control. Why are people so angry around me? I don't understand. Why everybody got downstairs slamming doors? Everybody want to slam doors. What's up with the slamming of doors? What's everybody's problem? Everybody's mad around me. You want to know why, collective? This is where I get to talk shit, because they do dumb shit for me to talk the shit. For me, they allow me to talk shit when they do dumb shit. Why are you so mad? Why are these people around me so mad? I wonder why. Because motherfuckers did dumb shit, didn't know how to mind their business, want to threaten my life, want to come for me, want to participate with the hate train, and now they all drowning up the creek without a paddle, drowning. That's why. Don't get me started, because this energy is somebody else's. Somebody's pissed right now, and now I'm going to send that shit right back to you, bitch. Go sit in the anger that you're in. Be mad at yourself. Don't try to bring that shit in my energy, because you pissed off. Bitch, grow up. Because I want to fucking yell. Don't come in my channel and tell me why I'm doing something. If you just dropping in and don't know what the hell's going on, that's not the first thing that you should be saying. If you have never watched a reading ever in my life, then you should know. Don't ever tell somebody to calm down, and don't ever ask why somebody's yelling. If you just dropping in and don't know the vibe, how about you find out first? OMG, goodbye. Somebody's always going to come and talk about why I'm doing. Don't worry about why I'm doing something. Why do you do what you do? Do people always question why you do something? You don't like yelling? Okay, then yeah, I know I got big energy. Then my energy is not for you then. Exactly. I'm not canceled, you canceled. Goodbye. Like, I got big energy. It's too much. You can't handle me, baby. I'm not for you. You just said it. You just exposed yourself for being a troll. You can't handle it. You exposed yourself for being a low vibe energy that can't handle this big energy. Thank you very much. And you did it very loud and open for everybody to see. Get canceled. Motherfuckers be thinking I'm worried about a motherfucker that can't handle my energy. You're not meant to be watching me in the first place. Anyway, like I was saying, motherfuckers is angry around me because this is them. They are part of a club, society, organization that was doing all this gang stalking, participated in wicked shit, and now they mad because everything is backfiring. Everybody want to be mad. A bitch like me don't give a fuck how mad you are. Y'all out here playing with people's lives like y'all got it like that. Y'all don't got it like that to be playing with nobody's life. But then you want to be mad because it didn't work out because, you couldn't unalive a bitch. You couldn't set a bitch up. You couldn't set this nigga up. You couldn't fucking unalive this nigga up. You're mad because your wicked ways didn't I like that. Everything was a W. Yeah, collective. At the end of the day, that's why they really mad. So don't be fucking coming with your nasty energy and bringing it over here. Because that's exactly what everybody doing. They want to be nasty. Everybody want to slam down this downstairs slam door, upstairs slam door, upstairs hovering, next door slam door. Let's get it together. Grow the fuck up already. We know why you're mad. I know why you're mad, but keep it to yourself. Because I'm going to send that shit right back. I'm going to make you look stupid because I know why you're doing what you're doing. Don't give me an excuse to talk. Y'all give me excuses to talk when you do the things that y'all do. Just stop. This is what I'm surrounded by. And then motherfuckers want to be mad. Y'all motherfuckers around me give me excuses to talk my shit. I could be a real angry, bitter bitch if I really wanted to. But I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm going to do? But I am going to fucking expose the stupidity that goes around me. And the reason why it's happening. Because they thought a bitch like me was the easy target. And I was never easy. And I was never the target you came for. Soul swappers. They out here trying to search for dreams. Searching your dreams to swap your soul. But they can't. They in messy energy. Everybody. Online, offline, strangers, known, family. It don't even matter who the fuck they are. They all in messy energy. And the signs can no longer be ignored. Exactly. They give themselves away. Because they out here trying to water you down. But you all here. You a whole garden collective. They try to water you down like if you were a nobody. They try to water you down like if you were not special, if you weren't worthy, if you weren't gifted, if you weren't tapped in, whatever your skill is. If you were an artist, a good singer, a good rapper, a good painter, a good doctor, whatever it is that your gift is. They try to play you, collective, like you were nobody. They found out, though, that you a whole garden, like the botanicals, or whatever the name of, I don't know if everybody got that, because I'm in New York. So in New York, we have like a botanical gardens, and every borough, there's like a, like the zoo. You could go visit and you could go see a bunch of flowers. So the botanical gardens is the place where you can go and you can go see a bunch of flowers, different flowers and all that. I don't know if they have that in other states and places, but we have something like that. So basically, collective, you're a whole garden of different exotic flowers, and all they did was rejuvenate your garden. All you did was blossom more and more and more. And you blossom into rare flowers that nobody ever seen before. They try to make you look bad in the public, but you are a very colorful bitch, and everybody sees you shining brightly and colorful, collective. They see the flowers. You pollinate the world, collective. They're mad. They were trying to set you up. They were trying to make you look bad in the public, trying to set you up. Like my stupid upstairs neighbor with that dumb flyer that they put downstairs. He thought he was fancy and made 2 flyers, put one on my floor, and then put a nice colorful one. Thank you. I'm flattered. You wasted a whole 2 pieces of papers and ink and color ink all just for me. And you sat down on your computer. Took about 10 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on how long it took him to create that flyer. So you put time in it. Thank you. And all I did was wrote on a marker and a ripped out piece of paper on a notebook. That's how much you worth to me. A ripped out piece of paper and a black marker. But I am worth a lot to my upstairs neighbors with that note. So you try to embarrass me downstairs by putting the 2. I only put 1 flyer and I gave it to security. He wanted to put 2 to try to embarrass me downstairs. You didn't embarrass me because you tried to my upstairs neighbor tried to call me sociopathic. Do you even know what that word means? He don't using big words, but don't even know what that means. So you try to be fancy and don't even know what that word, bitch, you trying to describe yourself? Because that's what my upstairs neighbor is. A sociopathic person is somebody that don't got no empathy and no feelings. It's impossible for me to be a sociopath, you stupid fool. So if you were going to sit there and try to diss me, you should have at least made it believable. I'm just saying. It was a cute flyer, though. I'll give him that. It was okay. I mean, I've definitely made better. I have made better. I do produce better. I'm saying. if I want to be cocky about with it. But it was cute. So you try to embarrass me in the public, bitch. I exposed your whole fucking face on the internet. Now what happens? Your whole face is exposed on the internet with the noise and the demons that you possess. I have video of you sounding possessed. How are you gonna cover that up? I literally have videos of my upstairs neighbor sounding possessed like a demon. Online, live, for the whole world to see. So collective, they try to make you look bad, make them look stupid. Now they got a bad reputation for trying to make you look bad in the public eye. For trying to make me look bad in the public eye. They got a bad reputation because everybody knows these people marry for money. Everybody knows that they out here doing spell work, trying to soul swap with people. That they're wicked. A cousin not related. So somebody's cousin, somebody's sister related to an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, and a cousin that's not related to you. So maybe their cousin, because it's saying not related to you. Somebody's in my energy nervous now. The pitch is about to start sweating. Uh-oh, they in nervous. They getting nervous, collective, in my energy. They in denial. A father related to somebody is in denial. So confirmation with this father figure energy, because we got here for the 10th house. We got government rule, discipline, fathers, and fatherhood. So this is a father figure energy. So this could be somebody's ex-girlfriend. This could be a father energy in this gang society or organization, or somebody that's looked up to as a father figure. But now we got sister, cousin, father, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, and a organization or society. They going crazy. They in denial that they're going nuts. They still searching for information. They out here they're going crazy searching for information on you. Somebody sweats. Look, I'm saying I'm an underarm just sweating, and somebody sweats a lot when they're nervous. I just said somebody's nervous. Somebody's watching me. Whoever this reading is about is watching me. Because if this is a collective energy reading, then whoever this reading is about, they're watching me right now. Because there's no coincidences that I said, somebody's getting nervous, my pits is sweating, and then the car that comes after is somebody sweats a lot when they're nervous. Who's nervous? Why are you nervous? There's no coincidence. My name means messenger. You are watching. Collective. They all up in your business. Now they get in karma, ma. I be trying to make everything a song, I swear to gosh. I be out here making parodies, yo. And I noticed somebody else that I ended up watching recently. I noticed that they do that. I'm not going to say whether it's a masculine or feminine. I'm like, yeah, you're looking a little bit too much like me, buddy. Too much in my energy, buddy. Doing too much. Grand rising, good evening, good morning. It's actually evening over here. I don't know where you from. I'm from New York City. So I'm from the United States. So right now it is going on 8 p.m. Where are you that you're saying good morning? Yeah, these people are a bunch of attention whores. They need attention. That's right. Collective, I don't think I'm going to even pull no more because I'm already going on an hour. I'm giving a reading right here. I'm reading the energy. I don't know. You're going to have to replay this message to see if it resonates with you. But I could give you a quick recap if you just came in. This energy reading is about somebody's ex-boyfriend or ex-boyfriend as a part of a gang society organization. They were all up in your business trying to stop you, trying to stop your shine, trying to stop your movements, trying to stop your love, your friendship, your career, your home, trying to uproot you. And then they got fucked up doing it. That's what the reading is about. A sister, a cousin, a father related, also involved. Somebody that marries for money. They fucked up, collective. Wasted energy, messy energy, and somebody's getting kicked out of this society, coven, group, organization, because they ain't got no power. These niggas is sour, acting like a coward. Cause it's getting kind of heavy. It's getting kind of heavy. Doom, 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 doom. They ain't got no power. All right, let me stop. Yeah, and they need to mind their own business. Facts, collective. Facts. You got that right. But you already know these people don't know how to mind their own business. They out here doing free love and spill. They trying to control your free will and they trying to control shit, but they don't even have control over their own fucking life. They don't have control over their own life, and they out here thinking they're gonna do some bippity boppity boop and hocus pocus on you to control your free will. They really thinking this is fucking practical magic where they could do love spells and somebody's gonna fall madly, deeply in love. Do you remember what that movie? They're coming out with a part 2. What happened to that man that she did a fucking love spell on? He became obsessed. We're good. So basically, collective, somebody's mad that they couldn't stop your forward movement and that you're still getting your family, your home, your career. You're still coming into partnerships and you're getting karmic justice, and they did all that shit for nothing. Somebody's mad. Oh well. Be fucking mad. Now I know that you're mad. I love it. I'm gonna have a great night. I'm gonna sleep great tonight too. Now I know that a bitch is pissed off, pissing red mad, infuriated mad, probably fucking doing that in their house type shit mad. Somebody's probably doing that. That now makes me even more happy to know that you're so mad that you're acting like your grown ass person is acting like a fucking 2-year-old in the house right now. Probably having temper tantrums. Makes me happy that somebody's in their feelings. Collective, don't laugh at their karma. But if you know that somebody's pissed off and you know that, yeah, bitch, you lost money, haha, good for you. I'm glad you getting karma. I don't wish this on nobody, but I'm going to put a smile on my face to know that, okay, I'm going to continue to live my life because shit is, you getting your karma. I ain't going to laugh at you because the shit that you try to have me go through or the shit that I've been through, I wouldn't wish on nobody. To feel unloved, I wouldn't wish on nobody. The fear of abandonment, I wish on nobody. Homelessness, I don't wish on nobody. Financial struggles, I wish on nobody. I don't wish that on nobody. Hey. But if you going through karma, I'm gonna be laughing. I don't know what karma you going through, but I know if you're pissed off and if you coming out in the reading, if you're pissed, it makes my day. Because now I know you're going through karma. I don't know what you're experiencing, but a bitch like me don't care. You deserve to be going through whatever the fuck you're going through. That's how I feel. I'm not that in the Bible, turn the other cheek. No, we're not. We can turn the cheek to frivolous little things. Things that can be forgiven. But there's certain things that cannot be forgiven. It really can't. Like murder, messing with children, things like that are unforgivable. In my eyes, to me. Especially somebody that keeps doing it and doing it and doing it, and they're sadistic and they like doing it and they get a thrill and it gets a hard on for them to do it. Yeah, motherfuckers like that deserve to die. I'm just saying. They don't deserve to live, and they don't deserve to forgiveness because they enjoyed it. They're sadistic. They're evil. They're wicked. They're devil. They're not even human. Nah, fuck that. You're a fucking vessel for a demonic energy, bitch. I hope that corpse fucking fades away and dies fast. Because that person is not even there. You're just a corpse. The walking dead. It's not funny. It's actually sad at the end of the day. Ain't nothing funny about this. It's really sad what these people are doing to themselves. To be honest. But if that's what they want to fucking do to their own lives, then that's what they fucking do to their own lives. God gave us a fucking the right to choose, right or wrong. We get to choose if we want to live the right way or the wrong way. If we want to live on the light side or the dark side. But it doesn't mean that if you do wrong, you're not going to suffer consequences. Nobody says that. He did give you the right to choose right or wrong to go whichever path you want to go. But it doesn't mean that if you do wrong or bad, you're not going to get consequences. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get, there's not going to be no consequences. Of course there is. You're doing something wrong. That's why he gave you in your mind to know the difference between right or wrong. And it's your choice. And when you make the wrong choice, you know that you're making the wrong choice. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. Nobody's making you do anything. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. You're making that choice on your own. So when somebody be like, oh, they forced me to do it. Maybe so. Maybe there might be some circumstances where a motherfucker might blackmail you to do something. You might be scared for your life, so you have no choice, and that's because you live in fear. You know what I'm saying? People do live in fear. So they do things out of fear because their life is being threatened or family's life is being threatened. I understand that. That's understandable. There's certain things that are understandable of why people make bad choices. But I'm talking about the people that make the choices on purpose because they want to make the choices. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to do it. They know what they're doing, and they're choosing to do it anyway. Not because they're being blackmailed, not because they're in a fear for their lives, because they genuinely love to cause harm and hurt to people. People like that need to cease to exist. They need to go. There's no forgiveness for those sick, sadistic people like that. There really isn't. And it's that type of person that's mad right now. A sadistic, sick person that's mad that they couldn't stop, uproot you, and whatever the fuck else they wanted to do to you, collective. You're just going to have to replay it and go watch from the beginning because I'm not recapping any messages anymore. This reading is over like over. Collective, tomorrow's Friday. Don't do anything stupid. Okay? And what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. I might come back on and do another live. Tap into that energy. You already know, but this fucking stupid shit right here. Motherfuckers was showing their energy in this reading over here around me. Motherfuckers was showing they were mad. Motherfucker was out here doing a motherfucking collective energy reading. We're not even talking about any of these motherfuckers around me, but these motherfuckers around me showing that they're angry. Why? I don't know. These people, maybe you need to do it when I'm doing a personal. But y'all should listen. I say collective energy reading. That means I'm doing a general energy reading. Don't show your hand and incriminate yourself. I'm just saying. Now I'm doing a personal reading. Hey, you can incriminate yourself all you want, baby. Go ahead and do it. But why incriminate yourself when I'm not even tapping into my own energy? It blows my mind. Confirmation. Everybody want to show this angriness and project their angriness to me. I am a Heyoka empath. I'm gonna take that shit and I'm gonna send that shit right back with a great force, right back to you, more powerful than what you're sending it to me. Confirmation. So don't think that your energy that you're sending and projecting to me is not gonna be mirrored back. That shit is gonna go back with a force, bitch. It's gonna gut your ass like a motherfucking fish. That's how powerful that shit is gonna be sent back to your ass. It's gonna rip your insides out. Stop sending me energy that you can't handle when it gets sent back to you. That's all I'm saying. Don't send me anything that you can't handle, because y'all can't handle the energy that y'all sending me. Collective, I'm done. Because people be, I sense the hate, the anger, and I laugh. And I have to laugh because I'm not gonna allow anybody's hatred or anger try to get to me or bring me down, because it's not my problem. It's a dumb thing, not a me thing. And my thing is, you shouldn't have never done the dumb shit that you did, and you wouldn't be angry now currently. You know what I'm saying? And hey, maybe you were young, dumb and drunk. You know, people do dumb shit. But, I mean, you did the crime, you got to pay time. These people got to pay for the crimes that they committed. They wanted to be a hater. They wanted to be a stalker. They wanted to be all up in your business, tracking every person that you're in a relationship with, that you've spoken to, that you've been connected to try to see if you're someone who's authentic or real. Because they don't believe you. They don't believe in you. They don't believe that you are who you say you are. That's not a you problem, collective. That sounds like a dumb problem. That sounds like a dumb problem because they cannot stand in their authenticity. That sounds like a dumb problem that they can't walk around and be the real dumb. They gotta pretend to be somebody else, that they can't be real about themselves and who they are. But you can. So they want to be a hater. They're mad because you are real and authentic and you're being released, collective. Freed from whatever it is that you need, that you're going through, your struggles, your problems. They're mad. Confirmation. They're mad that you're free to do what you want in your time. That your soul is not for sale, like the song that I played. You don't sell your soul for come up, for money, for gold, for fame, for fortune. You put in the work, you put in the effort, you put in the time. Integrity. You have integrity, you have moral, and you have respect for yourself and for others. These people don't have no self-respect. They don't have no integrity. They have no morals. They're unhinged, untamed, uncultivated individuals with no fucking home training. A bunch of savages that should be locked behind a fucking cage where the fuck they belong. Since they want to act like animals, even the animals behind the zoo cage don't act like the animals that's out in these streets walking in the form of a human being. That's kind of sad when you think about it. The real animals that are on four legs or in the ocean act more civilized and tamed, even the wild animals, than these human animals that they call themselves human beings. Because we all animals. At the end of the day, we're just the two-legged animal and there's four-legged animals, and then you got these fucking savage beasts that don't know how to act normal in life. Hey, collective, don't turn into these fucking stupid, funky ass people. Don't turn into these haters. Don't be a bitter person because somebody hurt you. Hurt people hurt people. Don't be a hurt people that's hurting people. Change the cycle so things can get better. Because these people who don't want to change the cycle, well, we are going to. I'm not going to hurt you because you're hurting me. I'm not going to turn bitter because you're bitter. I'm not going to turn hateful because you're a hateful person. That's not how that works. You're not going to rub your energy off of me because you're miserable. Because what? You have a, whatever the case may be. Don't allow nobody to be fucking, don't let nobody to change your character, collective. No matter what the fuck you've been through. No matter what somebody has put you through. Parent, lover, friend, whoever. Whatever authority figure or person you looked up to. Whatever mentor, counselor, whoever you looked up to that broke your heart, disappointed you. Don't let that disappointment make you a bitter person. Because sometimes when you meet your heroes, you're disappointed in meeting your heroes. They turn out to be assholes. So be your own hero, collective. At the end of the day, it's time for you to be your own hero. And that's exactly what you did. Somebody's mad because you became your own hero and they pissed. I'm done. My hand is itching. Money, 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 money. Collective, you ready? Don't take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything sick or it's going to make you sick. And this was just real sporadic energy reading because there was somebody in my energy heavy. So we're going to leave it the way it is. And I'm not even going to change the title. We're going to leave it the way it is. I'll be back with another reading later. And enjoy the rest of your night. And peace. Collective, stay prayed up, stay protected. Remember to keep always productive and keep your peace.